Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Drusilla Shay. If you don't know already, I went ahead and asked you all what kind of content do you want to see from me, and an overwhelming majority wanted the tall stuff. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 places that you can get tall workwear. Now, if you don't have, a really professional job where you have to dress up and be formal, I still recommend you having at least some pieces of professional wear in your closet. It's always good to have, and it doesn't only need to be worn to a workplace. It can be worn to church. It can be worn to mixers, other kinds of events that may require you to be a little bit more professional or dressed up. So it's just one of those must-haves. I am going to be giving recommendations based off of the places that I have personally ordered from and that I can personally vouch for. Let's just get into it, okay? The first place that I recommend is Dells. Dells is a brand that I work with. This video is not sponsored by them. This video is not sponsored at all. But whoever wants to sponsor me, come on in. But I recommend Dells, and I do have a coupon code for you all. The reason why Dells is such a great brand is because their pieces are so out of the ordinary, but yet they're still professional. They are a newer brand, but I was immediately attracted to them because the kinds of pieces that they sell, they're not basic. Everything is just very unique. It has a very special touch, whether it's the color, whether it's the style. There's always something unique about their pieces, and most of their pieces are very professional. So they have a lot of pants, like slacks, trousers. They have a nice top that would be appropriate for the workplace. It is a little bit more loud in color, but hey, the spring is coming up, the summer is coming up. That's when it's more appropriate to wear those things anyway. And they do have a jumpsuit that would be very nice for the workplace. It's so unique. So although they are, like I said, a newer brand and they don't have a million options within the inventory that they do have, there is like nothing that is the same, right? Everything has its own unique touch. I love the colors that they make their pieces in. It's very, very unique. And so if you are looking for workwear that is not, your typical white collar shirt and black pants, then Dells is a place for you. That's definitely the place you want to go when you want to up your workwear game. You want to bring something different to the table. Wearing basic outfits every day, it gets a little bit boring. Why not break up the typical expected workwear attire? I'll conveniently leave my code here on the screen. Be sure to go ahead and check out Dells. Also, before I forget to mention, Dells does have inseam options when it comes to the pants, so that's also something to note. Coming in at number 2 is Long Tall Sally. Long Tall Sally is an OG. From my past experience, I've had great experiences with Long Tall Sally. I never had no beef. That is definitely a brand that is just fully dedicated to tall wear, and you can definitely find tall workwear there. Long Tall Sally's style is a little bit more toned down, a little bit more on the simple side, and I think that it's necessary to know where you can go for more simple things and more dressed up things, because you're probably going to want a variety of both. Long Tall Sally is a place that you go to build up your capsule work wardrobe, right? Like, you want your basics, you want your simple pants and your simple tops. This is where you go. It's good to have simple things because you need to be able to mix and match them with other things. So it actually creates a lot of variety for you when you do have simple pieces. Something that I love about Long Tall Sally is, for me, I've always experienced their quality to be very good. That's really important for workwear, because if you're going to be wearing something very frequently, you want it to have good quality. And so that's why I said that Long Tall Sally is a great place to build up your capsule work wardrobe, because your capsule work wardrobe is going to be that base wardrobe that you use to mix and match with different things. They do also have some styles that aren't 100% simple, but for the most part, they are more toned down, especially when you compare them to other brands. Good thing about Long Tall Sally is that they also have inseam options for a lot of their pants. There is another brand that I 100% love, recommend, vouch for, that I believe is similar to Long Tall Sally in terms of being able to build your capsule wardrobe with them, but I like them a little bit more. But I'll go ahead and save that to the end, so make sure that you stay tuned to the 5th recommendation that I make. Next up, we have Prissy Duck. Their styles are so feminine and they really give off this rich auntie vibe. If you're really trying to go for the rich aesthetic, Prissy Duck will not steer you wrong. When it comes to workwear, Prissy Duck has a plethora of options. Their strong suit is actually their pants and their jumpsuits. They have a lot of pants. You hear me? Prissy Duck don't play, okay? They have them in a wide variety of colors and styles, and it's just so feminine and looks so flattering to the woman's body. They've been adding and adding and adding more to their inventory, just expanding with the color ranges and the styles, the fabrics. So you definitely want to check them out, especially if you want to up your workwear game. Like, you don't want the standard basic stuff, although Prissy Duck does also have, like, you know, your standard black pants, your standard gray pants. They also have the reds, they have the blues, they have the greens. You have a lot of options when it comes to Prissy Duck. They also have inseam options. You see this trend here? Something that Prissy Duck can work on more is their quality. What I would recommend when shopping for them is to look into them when you're trying to get pieces that you're not gonna wear often. If you do get something that isn't the best quality, be careful with how you take care of your clothes, how you handle your clothes when you wear them. That will help with the longevity of your pieces. I personally have a lot of Prissy Duck pieces at this point, and I just know when to wear them, how to wear them. If you want to up the aesthetic of your workwear, Prissy Duck is the place to go. All right, y'all, I done gave y'all 3 recommendations, okay? You stuck it out this four. Wow. You stuck it out this far, so it must mean that you're enjoying it. You might as well just go ahead and join the family. Press that red subscribe button. Please go ahead and turn on that bell notification button so that anytime I post, you're gonna be up to date. Also, y'all, I don't know why this one little twist is just not cooperating. You're gonna have to excuse her. For my 4th recommendation, I give to you ASOS. ASOS is definitely one of those really big marketplaces, and they have a section for tall clothing. So they don't necessarily cater to tall women the way that some of these other, you know, smaller brands are. Now, ASOS, I still believe, is a great option for tall workwear because they do have those basics that you need. It's going to take some digging. Their things aren't organized for tall people the way that, you know, these other brands have it organized. And so I normally go there when I'm looking for something very specific, or when I just, you know, have a lot of time on my hands to just browse their tall inventory. But sometimes, for example, I'm looking for a particular kind of piece, like black cigarette pants. I went to ASOS, I typed in tall black cigarette pants, and there were like 5 options that came up at that time. ASOS is really good for specific pieces that you're looking for, but they're also good for if you just want to browse and look at their inventory and see what they have. They have a lot of options. The one thing I will caveat, or a couple things, is that they're not going to be having inseam options like these other brands do because, like I said, they're not dedicated to tall wear. The second thing is that because they don't have a lot of options in inseam, you want to be careful with what you buy. ASOS is a marketplace that sells a variety of brands, which means that they have a variety of fits, a variety of sizing, a variety of inseams. You definitely need to read the description, look at the measurements, look at the sizing information, but also look at the reviews if there are any. It is so important because the reviews will tell you how the buyers have experienced the products. ASOS is also a good option for those who are more on a budget, because if you've probably noticed in some of these other retailers, of course they are a little bit more pricey because they're smaller brands, but when it comes to ASOS, they do have a wider variety of pricing because they have a wider variety of brands. And so you're gonna get expensive, you're gonna get cheap, you're gonna get mid-level. There's gonna be so many options, and so that's why I think that ASOS is always a good place to check out, especially if you have a budget. Last but not least, some of y'all probably already guessed it because I brag about this brand so much, and that is American Tall. American Tall is a brand that I work with. They did not sponsor this video. I have gotten the privilege to witness American Tall grow so much over the years. And random plug, this shirt is actually from American Tall. It's actually a shirt dress, okay, in case you're interested. It's like this nice sagey green color, great quality. It's been holding me down. Just want to make a quick plug. American Tall is that girl that you want to build your capsule work wardrobe with. They just have so many options when it comes to the neutral things, the standard things, the things that you need, but they also have a beautiful range of colors. They're very, very tasteful colors. You know, they're not like screaming at you, and I know that that's important for some people in the workplace, is, you know, to be able to stand out but not too much. Something that also makes American Tall such a great contender to build your capsule wardrobe with is the fact that their quality is good. If you're going to be building a capsule work wardrobe, and when I say capsule work wardrobe, it's like your base wardrobe that can mix and match with a lot of things. It's your standard neutral colors, it's your basics, it's your, you know, white collared shirts, your black pants, your gray pants, your black blazer, like those standard basic things that you need that can mix and match with a lot of things. But if you're going to be wearing something very frequently, you need it to be good quality. And so that's what I appreciate about American Tall, that even though they might be a little bit pricier, it's worth it. You're getting what you pay for. Something else about American Tall, they give us inseam options. And we love that over here. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you found it helpful. Let me know if you did by go ahead and giving me a thumbs up. I need to know if you enjoyed it or not. I would also love to hear from you in the comments. Where do you like to shop for workwear if you're a tall girl? And if you are a tall girl, I also want to know how tall you are. Okay, rep your set. For me, I'm 6 feet tall. As I mentioned, please go ahead and do your girl a solid and press that red subscribe button, join the family, and please turn on that bell notification button so that you're always notified anytime I post. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in my next video next Sunday. Deuces.